There's also two here or one right here.
Just sit on the galley.
I don't remember what you're seeing. I realized there was
There's one if I think. Actually, wait. I can't like cover under my breath. You can. I'll sit right there. So you should whatever you need. We're just gonna be like.
Welcome to Greece.
I'm assuming that.
Good to see you.
Yes. I don't want somebody to take.
We were talking about it, but we don't know.
I got the
I know, we're trying to figure that out. Yes, I know, I brought that up earlier. We're trying to figure that out.
Really hard. I Sorry, I thought it was fight. That's true. I saw that I didn't love them, but I don't have a expectation like okay. Did you do a little
I'm so sorry. Thank you. No.
Yeah. You know, there's a little larger now.
This evening's performance of Troilus and Cressida will run about 90 minutes without intermission. There will be actors using this ball and this ball. So please keep your arms and feet and drinks inside the vehicles at all times. Troilus and Cressida is our final performance in our small-scale weekend. In addition to Troilus and Cressida, Meadowlark has produced Merry Fixes, The Boat of Rita, William Shakespeare and John Fletcher's Henry VIII. Since it is a small scale, this show will be done with only 6 actors who will play multiple roles each. This evening is a pay-what-you-will performance, and Meadowlark Shakespeare players will be donating a portion of our proceeds to the local charity, the New Direction Center. We have more information about them in our lobby. Thank you all again, and enjoy Troilus and Cressida.
In Troy there lies the scene. From isles of Greece, the princes Orculus, their high blood chafed, have to the port of Athens sent their ships, fraught with the ministers and instruments of cruel war.
69 that wore their crownets regal, from the Athenian bay put forth towards Phrygia, and their vow is made to ransack Troy. Within, whose strong inures the ravished Helen,
Sparta's Grecian queen,
with wanton Paris sleeps,
and that's the quarrel.
To Tenedos they come, and their deep-drawing barks do dare disgorge their warlike fraughtage.
On Dardan's plains, the fresh and the bruised Greeks do pitch their brave pavilion.
Priam's six-gated city,
with massy staples,
and corresponsive and fulfilling bolts,
spar up the sons of Troy.
Now, expectation, tickling skittish spirits on one another's side,
Trojan and Greek,
sets all on hazard. And hitherto we come,
a prologue armed, but not in confidence of author's pen
or actor's voice,
but suited in like conditions as our argument, to tell you, fair beholders, that our play leaps o'er the vaunt and firstlings of these broils, beginning in the middle, starting thence away, to what may be digested in a play, like or find fault, do as your pleasures are, now good or bad. 'Tis but the chance of war.
Pandarus, call forth my varlet, go on arm again. Why should I war without the walls of Troy that finds such cruel battle here within? Let every Trojan that is master of his heart let him to field. Troilus, alas, hath none.
Will this gear ne'er be mended?
The Greeks are strong and skillful in their strength, yet I am as skillless as unpracticed infancy.
Well, I have told you enough of this. For my part, I'll not meddle nor make no farther. He that will have the cake out of the wheat must tarry the grinding.
Have I not tarried?
I the grinding, but you must tarry the bolting.
Have I not tarried?
I the bolting, but you must tarry the leavening.
Still have I tarried?
I to the leavening, but you must stay the cooling too, or you may chance burn your lips.
Patience herself, whatever so goddess she be, does lesser blench at sufferance than I do. At Priam's royal table do I sit, and when fair crested comes into my thoughts, so, traitor, when she comes, she bends.
Well, she looked yesternight fairer than ever I saw her look, or any woman else.
Pandarus, I was about to tell thee, when my heart was as wedged with a sigh would rive in twain, lest Hector or my father should receive me, I have hidden this sigh in the wrinkle of a smile. But sadness that is couched in seeming gladness is like that mirth fate turned to sudden sadness.
And her hair were not somewhat darker than Helen's.
Well, don't
to. There were no more comparisons between the women, but for my part, she is my kinswoman. I would not, as they term it, praise her, but I would.
Pandrus, when I do tell thee that here my hopes lie drowned, do not reply in how many fathoms deep they lie entrenched. I tell thee, I am mad in Cressida's love.
Faith, I'll not meddle in it. I have had my labor for my travail. Ill thought on of her, and ill thought on of you. On between it. Small thanks for my labor.
Pandrus, art thou angry? What, at me?
Because she's kin to me, therefore she's not so fair as Helen. And she were not kin to me, she would be as fair a Friday as Helen is on Sunday. But what care I?
Say she is not fair?
I do not care whether you do or no. She's a fool to stay behind her father. Let her to the Greeks, and so I'll tell her the next time I see her. For my part, I'll not meddle nor make no more of the matter.
Pandrus.
Not I.
Sweet Pandrus! Fools on both sides. Helen must needs be fair if with your blood you daily paint her thus. Pandrus, how thou do plague me! I cannot come to Cressida but by pander and pieces, etchy to be wooed to woo, as she is stubborn chaste against all suit. Apollo, tell me, for thy Daphne's love, what Cressida, what pander, and what we? What news, Aeneas, from the field today?
That Paris is returned home and hurt.
By whom, Aeneas?
Troilus. By Meadowlark.
Heavens has done it. Let Paris bleed, 'tis but a scar to scorn. Paris is gored by Menelaus' horn. Come, go in together.
Alexander, who were those went by?
Cressida, that's Queen Hecuba, and Helen,
And whither go they?
up to the eastern tower, whose height commands the subject all the veil to see the battle. Hector, whose patience is as a virtue fixed, today was moved. He chid Andromache and struck his armorer.
What was the cause of anger?
The noise goes this: there is among the Greeks a lord of Trojan blood, nephew to Hector. They call him Ajax.
Good. And what of him?
But they say he is a very man, per se, and stands alone.
Why, so do all men, unless they are drunk, sick, or have no legs. Who comes here?
Madam, your uncle
Good-morrow, cousin Cressida. What do you talk of? Oh, good morrow, Alexander. Mwah, mwah. What were you talking of when I came? When were you at Ilium? This morning, uncle. What do you talk of? Was Hector armed and gone ere you came to Ilium? Helen was not up, was she? Hector was gone, but Helen was not up. Even so, Hector was stirring early. That we were talking of, and of his anger. True, he was so. I know cause too. He'll lay about him today. There's Troilus. We'll not come far behind him. Let him take heed of Troilus. I killed him back. What, is she angry too? Who, Troilus? Troilus is the better man of the two. Oh, Jupiter, there's no comparison. What? Not between Troilus and Hector. Do you know a man if you see him? If ever I saw him before and knew him. Well, I say Troilus is Troilus. Then you say as I say, for I'm sure she is not Hector. No, Hector is not a better man than Troilus. I swear to you, I think Helen loves Troilus better than Paris. She's a very Greek indeed. They are coming from the field. Shall we stay up there and see them as they pass for Ilium? Goodness, do sweeties, Cressida. At your pleasure. Well, here, excellent place. Here we may see most bravely. I'll tell you them all by their names as they pass by, but mark Troilus above the rest. Not so loud. That's Aeneas. Is not that a man, niece? He's one of the flowers of Troy, I can tell you, but mark Troilus, you shall see anon. Who is that? That's his header. That's Hector! That, look at that! There's a fellow! Go thy way, Hector! Troilus, look well upon him, muse. Oh, admirable man. Paris is dirt to him. I want Helen to change, would give an eye to boots.
There is among the Greeks Achilles, a better man than Troilus.
Achilles, a drayman, a porter, a very travel. Well. What? Have you any discretion? Have you any eyes? Do you know what a man is? It's not birth, beauty, good shape, discourse, learning, gentleness, virtue, youth, liberality, and such like the Sultan's nice season. A man!
I, a minced man, then to be baked with no date in the pie, for the man's date is out.
You are such a woman. A man knows not at what ward you lie.
Upon my back, to defend my belly. Upon my wit, to defend my wiles. My secrecy, to defend mine honesty. My mask, to defend my beauty. And you, to defend all these. And in all these wards I lie at 1,000 watches.
Say one of your watches.
Yea, I'll watch you for that, and that is one of the chiefest of them too. If I cannot ward what I would not have hit, I can watch you for telling how I took the blow. Unless it swell past
It has watches. You are such a number.
Sir, Troilus would instantly speak with you.
Where?
At your own house, there he unarms him.
The point of my tongue. I doubt he'd be hurt. Very well, dear uncle. I will be with you, niece, by and by.
to bring, uncle.
Hide a token from Troilus.
Words, vows, gifts, tears, and love's full sacrifice. He offers in another's enterprise. What more in Troilus thousandfold they see than in his last candor's praise may be. Oh, yet I hold off. Women are angels wooing. Things won are done. Joy's soul lies in the doing. That she, beloved, knows not that knows not this. Men prize a thing ungained more than it is. Therefore, this maxim out of love I teach. Achievement is command. Ungained, beseech. Then though my heart's content firm love doth bear, nothing of that shall from mine eyes appear.
Where are the Achilles? I bet
It's been 17 years
Nor princes. Is it matter new to us that we come short of our suppose so far, that after 7 years' siege, yet Troy's walls stand? Do you with cheeks abashed behold our works and call them shams, which are indeed not else but the protractive trials of great Jove to find persistent constancy in men? Distinction with a broad and powerful fan, puffing it all, winnows the light away. And what hath mass or matter by itself lies in virtue and unmingled.
With due observance, my godlike seat, great Agamemnon. This shall apply my latest word.
Agamemnon, thou great commander, nerve and bone of Greece, heart of our number, soul and only sprite to whom the tempers and the minds of all should be shut up. Hear what Ulysses speaks.
Speak, Prince of Italy.
Troy, yet upon his bases had been bound, and the great Hector's sword had lacked a master before these instances. The specialty of rule hath been neglected, and look how many Grecian tents do stand hollow upon this plain. So many hollow factions. For not the general is not like the hive to whom the foragers shall all repair. What honey is expected? Degree being vizarded, the unworthiest shows as fairly in the mass. Or when degree is shaped, which is the ladder of all high designs, the enterprise is sick. How good communities, degrees in schools, brotherhoods in cities, peaceful commerce from dividable shores, the primitive
primogenitive and due of birth, prerogative of age, crowns, scepters, laurels, but by degree stand in authentic place. Take a degree, untune that string, and hark what discord follows. Great Agamemnon, this chaos, when degree is suffocate, follows the choking. And 'tis this neglection of degree it is, that by a pace goes backward with the purpose it hath to climb. The general's disdained by him one step below, he by the next by him beneath, so every step exampled by the first face that is sick. And 'tis this fever that keeps Troy on sinew. To end the tale's length, Troy in our weakness stands, not in her strength.
Most wisely has Ulysses discovered the fever wherein all of our power is sick.
Well, the nature of the sickness found, Ulysses. What is the remedy?
The great Achilles, whom opinion crowns the sinew and the forehand of our host. Having his ear full of his airy fame, grows dainty of his worth, and in his tent lies mocking our designs. With him, Patroclus, upon a lazy bed the livelong day, brings scurril jests, and with ridiculous and silly action, which the slanderer he imitation calls, he pageants us. At this fusty stuff, the large Achilles on his pressed bed, lolling from his deep chest, laughs out a loud applause, cries, "Excellent! 'Tis Agamemnon right! Now play you Nestor." Hand stroke my beard. God Achilles still cries, "Excellent! 'Tis Nestor right! Now play you me, Patroclus, arming to answer the knight's alarm." And then, forsooth, the faint defects of age must be a scene of mirth. And at this sport, Sir Valor dies, cries, "Oh, enough, Patroclus, or give me rings of steel! I shall split all in pleasure of my spleen." And in this fashion, all our abilities, gifts, natures, shapes, severals, and generals of grace exact, achievements, plots, orders, preventions, excitements to the field or speech for truce, success or loss, what is or is not, serves as stuff for these two to make paradoxes.
And in imitation of these twain who, as Ulysses says, opinion crowns with an imperial voice, many are in fact Ajax, who bears his head in so proud a place as brought Achilles, makes his tent like him, makes factious feast rails on our state of war, bold as an oracle, and sets Thersites, a knave whose gall coins slanders like a mint, to weaken and discredit our exposure, so rank, so surrounded him with danger.
They tax our polity and call it cowardice. Count wisdom as no member of a war, forestall prescience, and esteem no act but that of hand.
What would you for our tent?
Is this great Agamemnon's tent, I pray you?
Even this.
Which is that god in office guiding men? Which is the high and mighty Agamemnon? You?
Sir, you of Troy, call you yourself Aeneas?
I, Greek, that is my name.
What's your affair, I pray you?
Oh, sir, pardon, 'tis for Agamemnon's ear. I bring a trumpet to awake his ear, to set his sense on the attentive bent, and then to speak.
Speak frankly as the wind. It is not Agamemnon's sleeping hour. That thou shalt know, Trojan, he is awake. He tells thee so.
Trumpet, blow, loud. We have great Agamemnon here in Troy, a prince called Hector. Priam is his father, who in this dull and long-continued truce is resty grown. He bade me take a trumpet, and to this purpose speak. Kings, princes, lords, if there be one among the fairest of Greece that holds his honor higher than his ease, that seeks
his praise more than he fears his peril, that knows his valor and knows not his fear, that loves his mistress. To him, this challenge. Hector, in view of Trojans and of Greeks, will make it good or do his best to do it, and will tomorrow, with a trumpet call midway between your tents and walls of Troy, to rouse a Grecian that is true in love. If any come, Hector shall honor him. If none, he'll say in Troy when he retires, the Grecian dames are sunburnt and not worth the splinter of a lamb. Even so much.
This shall be told our lovers, Lord Indians. If none of them have soul in such a kind, we left them all at home. But we are soldiers. Achilles shall have word of this intent. So shall each lord of Greece from tent to tent. Yourself shall feast with us before you go, and find the welcome of a noble foe.
Nestor!
What says Ulysses?
I have a young conception in my brain. Be you my time to bring it to some shape.
What is?
This is blunt wedges drive hard knots. This seated pride that hath to this maturity blown up in rank Achilles must or now be cropped, or shedding, breed a nursery of like evil to overbulk us all.
Well. And how?
This challenge that the gallant Hector sends, however it is spread in general name, relates in purpose only to Achilles. And wake him to the answer, think you?
Why, 'tis most meet. Who else may you oppose to come from Hector and bring his honor off, if not Achilles? Well, trust in me, Ulysses. Our imputation shall be oddly poised in this vile action. It is supposed he that meets Hector stems from our choice. And choice, being mutual acts of all our souls, makes merit her election and doth boil as if it were from forth us all. A man distilled out of our virtues, whom, miscarrying, what heart may then receive a conquering part to steal a strong opinion of themselves?
This heart is my speech, therefore 'tis meet Achilles, meet not Hector. A lottery, and by device, let the blockage
Ajax!
fight with Hector. The dull, brainless Ajax comes safe off. We'll dress him up in voices. If he fail, yet go we under opinion still that we have better men. But hit or miss, our project's life this shape of sense assumes. Ajax employed, plucks down Achilles.
Oh, Ulysses, I do begin to relish thy advice. Go we to him straight.
So, with this proclamation, Ajax has
Toadstool, learn me the proclamation! The proclamation! Thou rebellest and railest every hour on Achilles! And thou art as full of envy at his greatness! You dog! You scurvy lord!
What's the matter, man? What is the matter? So I do. What is the matter? So I do. I know that, fool.
Therefore I beat thee! Low, but modicum of wit, he utters. This Lord Achilles, Ajax, who wears his wit in his belly and his guts in his head. I'll tell you what I say of him.
What?
I say, this Lord has not so much wit as will stop the eye of Helen's needle, for whom he comes to fight.
Peace, fool.
I would have peace and quietness,
but the fool will not hear that he look you there. Oh, thou damn cur!
You lay your wit to a fool?
No, I warrant you the fools will shame it.
Good words, Thersites.
What's the quarrel?
I bade the vile owl go learn me the tenor of the proclamation, and rails upon me. I serve thee not. Well, go to. I serve here voluntary.
Your last service was suffrage, 'twas not voluntary. No man is beaten voluntary. Ajax was here the voluntary, and you under an impress.
E'en so, a great deal of your wit too lies in your sinews, or else there be liars. Hector shall have a great catch when you knock out either of your brains. He was gonna crack a fusty nut, no kernel.
With me too, Thersites.
There's Ulysses and Paul Messer, whose wit was moldy ere your grandsires had nails on their toes. Yoke you like cracked oxen and make you plow up the wars.
What?
Yes, good sooth. To Achilles, to Ajax, to! I shall cut up your tongue!
No more words, Thersites, peace!
I will keep where there is wind stirring and leave the faction of fools!
Good riddance. Mary, sir, this is proclaimed through all our hosts, that Hector, by the 5th hour of the sun, tomorrow morning, twixt dark tents in Troy, will with a trumpet call some knight to arms that have a stomach, and such a one that dare maintain I know not what, 'tis trash. Farewell.
Farewell. Who shall answer him?
I know not, 'tis put to lottery. Otherwise he knew his man.
Oh, meaning you! I will go learn more of it.
After so many hours, lives, speeches spent, once again comes Nestor from the Greeks, deliver Helen, and all matters else as honor, loss of time, travel, expense, wounds, friends, and all else dear that is consumed in the hot digestion of this cabaret war shall be written off. Hector, what say you to it?
But no man lesser fear the Greeks than I, as far as toucheth my particular. Yet, dread reader, if we have lost so many tents of ours, to guard a thing not ours, nor worth to us had in our name the value of 110, what merits in that reason which denies the yielding of her up?
Fie, my brother. Weigh you the worth and honor of a king so grand as our dread fathers in the scale of common ounces? Fie for godly shame, brother.
She is not worth what she doth cost the keeping.
'Twas thought me Paris should do some vengeance on the Greeks. Your breath with full consent bellied his sails. He touched the ports desired, and for an old aunt the Greeks hold captive, he brought a Grecian queen, whose youth and freshness wrinkles Apollo's and makes pale the morning. Why keep we her? The Grecians keep our aunt. Is she worth keeping? Why, she has a pearl that is launched above 1,000 ships and turned crowned kings to merchants. O theft most base, that we have stolen what we do fear to keep.
Cry, Trojans, cry!
What noise, what shriek is this? It is our sister. I do know her voice.
Cry, Trojans!
It is Cassandra.
Cry, Trojans, cry! Let me 10,000 eyes, and I will fill them with prophetic tears. Peace, sister, peace. Virgins and boys, mid-age and wrinkled elders, soft infancy that nothing canst but pride, add to my clamors. Let us pay betimes a moiety of that mass of moan to come. Cry, Trojans, cry! Practice your eyes with tears! Troy must not be, nor goodly Ilium stand. Our firebrand brother Paris burns us all! Cry, Trojans, cry! A Helen and a woe! Cry, cry! Troy burns, or else let Helen go. Now,
Youthful Troilus, do not these high strains of divination in our sister work some touches of remorse? Or is your blood so madly hot that no discourse of reason nor fear of bad success in a bad cause can qualify the same?
For my private part, I am no more touched than all of Priam's sons. And Jove forbid there should be done amongst us that would offend the weakest spleen to fight for and maintain.
And convince the world of levity, who, as my undertakings, as your counsels, I do attest the gods. Your consent gave wings to my propension, and cut off all fears for so dire a project. Paris will ne'er retract what he had done, nor faint in the pursuit.
Paris, you speak as one besotted on thy sweet delights. You have the honey still, but these the gall. So to be valiant is no praise at all.
What treason were it to the ransacked queen, but disgrace on your counsels and shame to me, to give her possession up on so base a compulsion? Can it be that so degenerate a strain as this had set footing in your once generous bosoms? That I say there is not the meanest spirit in our party with a heart to dare and a sword to draw when Helen is defended, nor none so noble with life ill bestowed or death defamed when Helen is the subject. Well, I say, well may we defend her. We know well the world's largest spaces cannot parallel.
Nature craves all dues be rendered to their owners. Now, what nearer debt in all humanity than wife is to the husband? If Helen then be wife to Sparta's king, as it is known she is, these moral laws of nature and of nations speak aloud to have her back returned. Then nevertheless, my sprightly brethren, I prepend to you in resolution to keep Helen still. For 'tis a cause that hath no mean dependence on our joint and several dignities.
There you touch on the very life of our design. Were she not worth the performance of our heaving spleens, I would not wish another drop of Trojan blood be spent in her defense. But, worthy Hector, she is an item of honor and renown.
I am yours, you valiant offspring of great Priamus. I have a voice in challenge sent amongst the dull and factious nobles of the Greeks, will strike amazement to their drowsy spirits. I was advertised, their great general slept, whilst emulation in the army crept. This, I presume, will wake him.
What ho, my lord Achilles!
Who's there? Thersites? Oh, thank God, Thersites! Come in and roll!
Who's there?
Oh, Thersites, my lord!
Art thou come? Why, my cheese? My digestion? Why hast thou not served thyself into my table so many meals? Come, what's Agamemnon?
Here, Achilles, and tell me, Patroclus, what's Achilles?
Thy lord, Thersites, and tell me, what's Thersites?
I know her, Patroclus, and tell me, Patroclus, what art thou?
Thou tells me thou knowest.
Tell.
I'll decline the whole question. Agamemnon is Achilles, Achilles is my lord, I am Patroclus' steward, and Patroclus is a fool!
You rascal!
Agamemnon is a fool, Achilles is a fool, Thersites is a fool, and as aforesaid, Patroclus is a fool.
Why am I full?
Make that demand of the Creator. It suffices me, thou art. Look you, who comes here?
Patroclus, I'll speak with nobody. Where is Achilles?
Within his tent, but ill-disposed, my lord.
Well, let it be known to him that we are come.
We saw him at the opening of his tent. He is not sick.
Yes, lion sick, sick of proud heart. You may call it melancholy if you will favor the man, but by my head, 'tis pride. Here comes Patroclus.
Achilles bids me to say he is much sorry if nothing more than your sport and pleasure did move your greatness and his state to call upon him, he hopes it is nothing more than but for your health and digestion's sake and after dinner's breath.
Here you have it. We are too well acquainted with his answer. Go tell him that we come to speak with him, and you shall not sin if you do say we think him overproud and under-honest, in self-assumption greater than in the note of judgment, and worthier than himself. Go tell him this, and add that if he overhold his pride so much, will none of him. Go tell him so.
I'll bring his answer, Principal.
His second voice will not be satisfied. We come to speak with him. Ulysses, enter you.
What's he more than another?
No more than what he thinks he is.
Is he so much? Do you not think he thinks himself a better man than I am?
No question.
Will you subscribe his thought and say he is?
No, noble Ajax. You are as strong, as valiant, wise, no less noble, much more gentle, and altogether more tractable.
Why should a man be proud? How does pride grow? I know not what pride is.
Your mind is the clearer, and your virtues the fairer. He is proud, eats of himself. Pride is his own glass, his own chronicle, his own trumpet, and whatsoever praises itself, but in the deed, devours the deed in the praise.
I do hate a proud man as I hate the engendering of toads.
Yet he loves himself. This sounds strange.
Achilles will not to the field today.
What's his excuse?
Possessed he is with greatness, and speaks not to himself, but with a pride that quarrels at self-breath. Imagined worth holds in his blood such swollen and hot discourse, that twixt his mental and his active parts, kingdom Achilles in commotion rages, and batters down himself. What should I say? He is so plenty proud that the death tokens of it cry no recovery.
Let Ajax go to him. Dear Lord, go you and greet him in his tent.
Oh, let it be not so. No, this thrice worthy and right valiant lord shall not so sail his palm, nobly acquired, nor by my will subjugate his merit, as amply titled as Achilles is by going to Achilles.
If I go to him with my arm and fist, I'll pass him o'er the
No, you shall not go.
And he be proud with me, I'll feast his pride. Let me go to him.
Not for the work that hangs upon our quarrel.
A paltry, insolent fellow. I'll let his humorous
He
blood.
would be the physician that should be the patient.
And all manner of my mind.
It would be out of fashion.
He should not bear it so. He should eat swords first.
You must prepare to fight without Achilles.
Why? 'Tis the thinking of him does him harm. Here is a man. What is before his face? I will be silent.
Wherefore should you so? He is not as emulous as Achilles is.
No, the whole world he is as valiant.
A horse and dog that shall palter with us thus. Would he were a Trojan.
Thank the heavens, Lord, thou art sweet. Praise him that gat thee, she that gave thee suck. But he that disciplined thine arms to fight, let Mars divide eternity in twain and give him half. I will not praise thy wisdom. Like a born, pale ashore, confines thy spacious and dilated parts. Here's Nestor. Instructed by the antiquary times, he cannot but be wise. But pardon, Father Nestor, were your days as green as Ajax, you should not have the eminence of him, but be as Ajax.
Shall I call you father?
Aye, my good son.
Ours Achilles keeps thicket, pleasing our great general, call together all his states of war. Fresh kings are come to Troy. Tomorrow we must, with all his main of power, stand fast. And here's a lord. Come, knights from east to west, and cull their flower. Ajax shall cope the best.
miraculously. Light boats still swim, but greater hulks draw deep.
Friend! You! Pray you, a word. Do you not follow the young Lord Paris?
I follow the Lord, sir, when he goes before me.
You depend upon him.
Sir, I do depend upon the Lord.
You depend upon a notable gentleman. I must needs praise him.
Oh. The Lord be praised.
Know you the musicians?
Holy sir.
Oh, who play they too?
To the hearers, sir.
At whose pleasure, friend?
All at mine, sir, and those who love music.
Friend! We understand not one another. I am too courtly, and thou art too cunning.
Oh.
At whose request do these men play?
Oh, sir, marry, sir, for my Lord Paris, who is here anon, and with him, the mortal Venus, the very lifeblood of beauty love's visible soul.
Who? My cousin Cressida?
No, Sir Helen. Could you not find that out by her attributes?
It should seem, fellow, that thou hast not seen the Lady Cressida. I come to speak with Paris from the Prince Troilus. Fair be to you, my lord, and to all this fair company. Fair desires and all fair measure, fairly guide them, especially to you, fair queen. Fair thoughts beyond your fair pillow.
My lord, you are full of fair words.
You are pleasant with me, sweet queen. I have business to my lord, sweet queen. My lord, will you vouchsafe me a word?
Nay, this shall not catch us out. We'll hear you sing, certainly.
Well, sweet queen, you are pleasant with me, but marry thus, my lord. My dear lord and most esteemed friend, your brother Troilus, commends himself to you.
My Lord Pandarus, honey, sweet Lord.
Go to, sweet queen, go to. Commends himself to you.
Nay, this shall not gall us out of our melody. If you do, our melancholy on your head. And to make a sweet lady sad is a sour offense.
What exploits and hands were subsea tonight?
Nay, my lord,
What says my sweet queen? My lord will fall out with you.
you shall not know where he sups.
I lay my life at my disposal.
No such matter. You are wide. Come, your disposer is sick.
I'll make 6 excuse.
Aye, good my lord. And why should you say Cressida? No. Your poor disposer is sick.
I spy.
You spy? What do you spy? Oh, my niece is horribly in love with the thing you have, sweet queen.
She may have it, my lord, if it be not my Lord Paris.
He? No, she'll none of him. They two are twain.
Falling in after falling out might make them three.
Come. I'll sing you a song now.
Let thy song be loud.
All I got is you, babe. All I got is you. I love the way those birds play when all I got is you. All I got is you, babe. All I got is you. These old bones feel like home when all I got is you.
I love the way to the very tip of the nose.
He eats nothing but doves, and that breeds hot blood. And hot blood begets hot thoughts, and hot thoughts beget hot deeds, and hot deeds is love.
Is this the generation of love? Hot blood, hot thoughts, and hot deeds? Why, they are vipers. Is love a generation of vipers? Sweet lord, who's afield today?
Hector and all the gallantry of Troy. I fain would have armed today, but my Nell would not have it so. By chance, my brother Troilus would not.
He hangs the lip at something. You know all, Lord Pandarus.
Aye, honey, sweet queen. I long to hear how they spent today. You'll remember your brother's excuse?
To a hair.
Farewell, sweet queen.
Commend me to your knees.
I will, sweet queen.
Here from the field. Let us to Priam's hall to greet the warriors. Helen, I must woo you to unarm our great Hector. His stubborn buckles and these thy white enchanting fingers will do more than to the edge of steel or Greekish sinews. You will do more than all the island kings to unarm our great Hector.
Should be make us proud to be his servant, Paris. Yea, what he shall receive of us in duty gives in palm more beauty than we have, yea, or shines ourselves.
Sweet. Oh, thoughts, I do love you.
Have you seen my cousin? No, Pandrus. Oh, sweet Pandrus, from Cupid's shoulder, pluck his painted wing and fly me to my crescent.
Walk here in the orchard. I'll bring her straight.
I'm giddy. Expectation whirls me round, and the imagined relish is so sweet that it enchants my senses.
Here she is now.
Swear to me, Holmes, now that you have sworn to me.
Oh, come. Let's draw the curtain and see her picture. So, rub on.
Kiss the mistress. You have bereft me of all words, lady.
Words pay no debts. Give her deeds. And she'll breathe you the deeds too. She'll call your activity in question. What? Billy again? Here's in witness whereof the parties interchange. Come in. I'll go get a fire.
Will you walk in, my lady? Oh, Cressid, how often have I wished me thus?
Wish, my lady. Well, the gods grant. My lord.
What do they grant? What two curious drags of spies, my sweet lady, in the fountain of our love?
More dregs than water, if thine fears have eyes.
Let my lady apprehend no fear. In all Cupid's pageant there is depicted no monster.
Nor nothing monstrous, neither.
Nothing but our undertakings. When we vow to weep seas, eat rocks, live in fire, tame tigers, thinking it easier for our mistress to devise imposition than for us to undergo any difficulty imposed. That is the monstrosity in love, lady, that the will is infinite and the execution confined. The desire is boundless and the act a slave to limit.
They say all lovers swear more performance than they are able, and yet reserve an ability that they never perform, vowing more than the perfection of 10, and discharging less than the 10th part of 1.
Are there such? Such not are we. Why, Troilus shall be to Cressida as what envy shall make mock for his truth, and what truth can speak truest, no truer than Troilus.
Boldness comes to me now and gives me heart, Prince Troilus. I have loved you night and day for many weary months.
Why then was my Cressida so hard to win?
Hard to seem one, but I was one, your grace, with the first glance that ever, oh, pardon me, if I confess much and you will play the tyrant. I love you now, but not till now so much, but I might master it. Oh, in faith, I lie. My thoughts are like unbridled children grown too headstrong for their mother. Silly fools! Why have I laughed? Who shall be true to us when we are so unsecret to ourselves? But though I loved you well, I wooed you not, and yet, good faith, I wished myself a man, or that we women had men's privilege of speaking first. Sweet, bid me hold my tongue, for in this rapture I shall surely speak a thing I shall repent. No, see your silence, cunning in dumbness, from my weakness draws my very soul of counsel. Stop my mouth. Pretty, you think? I do beseech you, lady, pardon me. It was not my purpose thus to beg a kiss. I am ashamed. Oh, heavens, what have I done? For this time will I take my leave, your grace.
What offends you, lady?
'Tis mine own company.
You cannot shun yourself.
Oh, let me go and try. I have a kind of self resides in you, but an
kind self that itself would leave to be another school, I would be gone. Where is my way? I know not what I speak.
I know well what they speak, that speak so wisely.
Perchance, your grace, I show more craft than love, and fell so roundly to a large confession to angle for your thoughts, that you are wise, else you love not. For to be wise in love exceeds men's might, that dwells with gods above.
So I thought it could be in a woman, as I will assume it resides in you, thinking the love and purity I have for you can be afforded the same match and weight as this self-same purity and love. However, I then uplifted. But alas, I am as true as truth's simplicity, and simpler than the very infancy of truth. In that I'll war with you, a virtuous fight. When right war shall decide who is most right, true swains in love shall come to anoint themselves by Troilus, with their odes full of rhyme, protest, and big compare, wants, similes, truth, tired with iteration, as true as Troilus shall crown up the verse and sanctify the numbers.
Prophet may it be. If I be false, or swerve a hair from truth, when water drops have worn the stones of Troy, and mighty states, characterless, are graded to dusty nothing, yet let memory, from false to false, among the false maids in love, upbraid my falsehood. When they said as false, let them say, yea, and stick the heart of falsehood as false as Cressida.
Go to the bargain maid. Seal it. I'll be the witness. Here I take your hand. You're my cousin. If ever you prove false one to another, since I've taken such pains to bring you together, let all pitiful goers between be called to the world's end after 5 days. Call them all panders. Let all constant men be Troiluses, all falsehood and Cressids, and all goers between panders. Say amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen! Oh! Whereupon I will show you a chamber with a bed. Away! Let Cupid grant all tongue-tied maidens here bed, chamber, pander, to provide this gear.
Agamemnon, Calchas, father to that charming Cressida, is arrived from Troy. Now, princes, for the service I have done you, the advantage of the time prompts me aloud to call for recompense. Appear it to your minds that through the sight I bear in things to come, I have abandoned Troy and here to do you service and become as new into the world. Strange, unacquainted. You have a Trojan prisoner called Antenor, yesterday took. Troy holds him very dear. Often have you faced, therefore, desired my daughter Cressida in right great exchange, whom Troy hath still denied. But this Antenor, I know, is such a rest in their affairs that their negotiations all must slack, wanting his manage. They will almost give us a prince of blood, a son of Priam in change of him. Let him be sent, great princes, and he shall buy my daughter, and her presence here shall quite strike off the service I have done in most accepted pains.
Let Diomedes bear him and bring us Cressida hither. Calchas shall have what he requests of us. Good Diomed, furnish you fairly for this interchange. With all bring word if Hector will tomorrow be answered in his challenge. Ajax is ready. This shall I undertake, and 'tis a burden I am proud to bear.
Achilles stands at the entrance of his tent. Pleasing our general passed strangely by him, as if he were forgot. And princes all lay negligent and loose regard upon him. I will come last. 'Tis like no question me why such unclossed eyes are bent, why turned on him.
Will execute your purpose and put on a form of strangeness as we pass along.
I will lead the way. What, comes the general to speak with me? You know my mind, I'll fight no more against Troy. What says Achilles? Would he aught with us?
Would you aught with the general, my lord?
No.
Nothing, my lord.
The better.
How now,
Hey,
Patroclus?
good morrow, Ajax.
Ah,
Good morrow.
and good next day too.
What mean these fellows? No, they're not Achilles.
They pass by strangely. They used to bend to send their smiles to Achilles. They come as humbly as they creep the holy altars.
What, am I chloroplane? I mean, 'tis certain greatness, once fallen out with fortune, must fall out with men too, but 'tis not so with me. I mean, fortune and I are friends.
Here's Ulysses. I will interrupt his reading.
How now, Ulysses?
Now, brave Theseus,
What are you reading?
a strange fellow here writes me that man, how dearly ever parted, how much in having, or without, or in, cannot make boast to have that which he hath, nor feels not what he owes, but by reflection.
This is not strange, Ulysses.
No man is the lord of anything, though in and of him there be much consisting, till he communicate his parts to others. Nor doth he of himself know them for aught, till he behold them formed in the applause where they're extended, who, like an arch, reverberate the voice again, or, like a gate of steel, fronting the sun, receives and renders back his figure and his feet. I was much wrapped in this, and apprehended here immediately the unknown Ajax. Heavens, what a man is here! Now we shall see tomorrow, and at the very chance to throw upon him, Ajax renowned. Wow! Even now they clap the lover Ajax on the shoulder as if his foot is on brave Hector's breast, and great Troy shrieking.
I do believe it. For they pass by me as misers do by beggars. Neither gave to me good word, nor look what are my deeds forgot.
Perseverance, dear my lord, keeps honor bright. And marvel not, thou great and complete man, that all the Greeks begin to worship Ajax. For things in motion sooner catch the eye than what stirs not. The cry went once on thee, and still it might, and yet it may again, if thou wouldst not entomb thyself alive, and case thy reputation in thy tent.
For this my privacy, I have strong reasons.
But against your privacy the reasons are more potent and heroical. 'Tis known, Achilles, that you are in love with one of Priam's daughters.
No.
Is that a wonder? All the commerce which you have had with Troy as perfectly is ours as yours, my lord. And better would it fit Achilles much to throw down Hector than Elixida. Farewell, my lord. I, as your lover, speak. The fool slides o'er the ice that you should break.
To this effect, Achilles, have I moved you? A woman, impudent and mannish grown, is not more loath than an effeminate man in times of war. I stand condemned for this. They take my little stomach to the war, and your great love of me restrains you thus. Sweet, sweet, rouse yourself, and let the weak wanted Cupid let loose from your neck his amorous folds, and like a dewdrop and a lion's mane be shook to air.
Shall Ajax fight with Hector?
Aye, and may receive much honor by him.
I see my reputation is at stake, my fame is shrewdly
Oh,
born.
beware! These wounds heal ill that men do give themselves.
Go call Thersites hither, Patroclus. I'll send the fool to Ajax and have him invite the Trojan lords after the combat to see us here unarmed. I have a woman's longing, an appetite that I am sick withal to see great Hector in his weeds of peace, to talk with him and to behold his visage, even to my soul of view. Oh, labor saved.
I wonder.
What?
Ajax goes up and down the field asking for himself.
How can that be?
Why, he is to fight singly with Hector tomorrow and is so prophetically proud of and heroical cudgeling that he raves in saying nothing.
How so?
Why, he strides up and down like a peacock. Astride stand. The man's undone forever, for if Hector break on his neck in the combat, he'll break it himself in vainglory. He knows not me. He's grown a very land fish, languageless, a monster, a plague of opinion.
And thou must be my ambassador to him, Thersites.
Who, I? Why, will answer to
shall bear a letter to him, straight.
Let me bear another to his horse, for that's the more capable creature.
My lord, you are in trouble. Like a fountain stirred, and I myself see not the bottom.
Would the fountain of your mind were clear again, that I might water an ass at it! I had rather be a tick than a sheep in such a valiant ignorance.
What knows there? Lord Aeneas. Witness the process of my speech, whereas you said how this Greek diamond did haunt you in the field.
We know each other well.
We too. I long to know each other worse.
I was sent for to the king, but why I know not.
His purpose meets you was to bring this Greek diamond to Calchas' house. There the enfreed and tenor for the Lady Cressida.
My brother Troilus sleeps there tonight. Rouse him and give him the full whereabouts of our approach. I fear we may be most unwelcome.
That I assure you, Troilus had rather Troy were born to Greece than Cressida born from Troy.
There is no help. The later disposition of the time will have its on, Lord. We'll follow you.
Good morrow all.
My dear, trouble not yourself, the morn is cold.
Oh, then sweet my love, I'll call my uncle down. He shall unfold Cait's.
To bed, sleep, kill those pretty eyes, and give as soft attachment to thy senses as infants are empty of all thoughts.
Good morrow then.
To bed,
What, are you weary of me?
Cressida. If the lark did rouse the ribald crow, and dreaming night could hide our joys no longer, I would not from thee.
Night hath been too brief.
What's all the doors open here?
It is your uncle.
Oh, pestilence upon him now, he shall be mocking. I have such a life.
How go faded heads? Here you may. Where's my cousin Cressida?
Go hang yourself, you naughty, mocking uncle. You bring me to do and then flap me too?
To do what? To do what? Let her say what? What have I brought you here to do?
Come.
Alas, poor Carpaccia, has it not slept tonight? Would he not, a naughty man, let it sleep? A bugbear, take him!
I'll tell you, what you were knocked to the head. Who knocks at the door? Good uncle, go and see. I love from you again into my chambers. You smile and mock me as I meant not. How earnestly they not pray. Even I will not perhaps Troy have you seen here.
Who's there? What's the matter? Will you peep down the door? How now, what's the matter?
Good morrow, Lord, good morrow.
Oh, who's there? My lord Aeneas.
Is not Prince Troilus here?
Here? What should he do here?
Come, my lord, he is here. Do not deny him. It doth much import him to speak with me. Go, fetch him hither, go.
How now? What's the matter?
My lord, I scarce have leisure to salute you. My matter is so rash. There is at hand Paris, your brother, and the Grecian Diomed. With him, our antenor delivered to us. For him, forthwith, ere the first sacrifice within this hour, we must give up to Diomedes' hands, the Lady Cressida.
Is it so concluded?
By Priam, and the general state of Troy, they are at hand and ready to effect it.
How my achievements mock me. I will go to them. My lord Aeneas, you did not find me here, you found me by chance.
Good, good, my lord. The secrets of nature have not more gift in taciturnity.
It's possible. No sooner got, but lost. The devil take antenor. The young prince will go mad.
Oh no, what's the matter? Who is here?
Thou must be gone, wench. Thou must be gone. Thou art changed for antenor. Thou must to thy father and be gone from Troilus. 'Twill be his death, 'twill be his pain. He cannot bear it.
Oh, you immortal gods, I will not go.
Thou must.
Oh, my uncle, I have forgot my father. I know no touch of consanguinity, no kin, no life, no blood, no soul so near to me as the sweet Troilus. Oh, you immortal gods, make Cressida's name the very crown of falsehood if ever she leave Troilus. Time, force, and death due to this body would extreme my bright hair scratch, my brazen cheeks crack, my clear voice with sobs, and break my heart with sounding Troilus. I will not go from Troy.
Good, my brother Troilus. Take and tenor. Tell the lady what she is to do, and haste her to the purpose.
Go into her house. I'll bring her to the Grecian presently. And when to his hand I do deliver her, think it an altar. And thy sister Troilus there, a priest offering her own heart.
I know what 'tis to love, and would I shall pity I could help. Walk you in, my lords.
Be moderate! Be moderate! Why tell you me of moderation? The grief is fine, full, perfect, that I taste, and violative in sense as strong as that which causeth it. How can I moderate it? My love admits no qualifying dross. No more my grief in such a precious loss.
My Lady Cressida.
Here he is now. Ah, sweet ducks. Oh, Troilus. A pair of spectacles is here. Let me embrace too. Oh no.
Cressida, I do love thee in so strange a purity that the blessed gods, angry from my fancy, take you from me.
Is it true that I must go from Troy?
A hateful truth.
What, and from Troilus too?
From Troy and Troilus.
It's possible.
Where are my tears? Rain to lay this wind, or my heart will be blown up by the roots.
I must then to the Grecians.
No remedy.
When shall we see again?
Hear me. My love, be thou but true
Oh, no.
of heart.
Be true. What wicked deem is this?
Nay, we must use expulsation kindly, for it is fleeting from us. I say not, be thou true as in fearing me, for I will throw my glove to death itself, but there's no calculation in thy heart, but say I, be thou true, to fashion in my subsequent protestation. Be thou true, and I will see thee.
You should be exposed, my love, to dangers as infinite, as imminent. But I'll be true,
And I'll make friend with danger. Where be this ring?
you take mine.
But still, be true.
Oh, now, be true again?
Hear why I speak it. Love, the Grecian youths are full of quality. They're loving, well composed, and overflowing with arts and exercise. How novelty may move and parts in person. Alas, a kind of godly jealousy, which I beseech thee view as virtuous sin, makes me afeard.
You love me not.
Die I a villain then. I say this not to call your faith into question, nor play at subtle games, but be not tempted.
Oh, you think I will?
There would be done things that we would not. And sometimes we are devils to ourselves when we trust in our changing potency and
Nay, good my lord.
come, kiss and let us part.
But my love, will you be true?
Only, alas, it is my fault, my vice. Fear not, my truth. The moral of my wit is plain and true. That's all the reach of it. Welcome, Sir Diomed. Here is the lady, for our in tenor we deliver. Entreat her fair, and by my soul, fair Greek, if e'er thou stand at mercy of my sword, name Cressida, and thy soul will be as safe as Priam is in Ilium.
Fair Lady Cressida, so please you say the thanks this prince expect. The luster in your eye, heaven in your cheek pleads your fair usage, and to Diomed thou shalt be mistress, and command him wholly.
Grecian, thou dost not use me courteously in shaming the zeal in my petition to thee in praising her. I tell thee, Lord of Greece, that she is far high soaring over thy praises, is thou unworthy to be called her servant. I charge thee, use her fair, even for my charge. For if thou dost not, by the dreadful Pluto, though the great bulk Achilles be thy guard, I'll cut thy throat.
Oh, be not moved, Prince Troilus, and let me be privileged by my place and message to be a speaker free. When I am hence, I'll answer to my lust, and know you, Lord, I'll nothing do on charge. To her own worth she shall be prized, but that you say, be it so. I speak it in my spirit, and honor no.
Come to the port. I'll tell thee, Diomed, this brave off shall make thee hide thy head. Lady, give me your hand, and as we walk, turn we ourselves to our needful talk.
Is this the Lady Cressida? Even she. Most dearly welcome to the Greek, sweet lady!
Oh, the general does salute you with a kiss.
Yet is the kindness but particular, or rather she were kissed in general.
Oh, very courtly counsel. I'll begin.
I will take that winter from your lips, fair lady. Achilles bids you
Patroclus kisses you too.
I'll have my kiss now, sir.
A lady by your leave.
In kissing, do you render or receive?
Well, take it.
I'll make my match to live. The kiss you take is better than you give, therefore no kiss.
May I, sweet lady, beg a kiss of you?
You may.
I do desire it.
I beg too.
Why then, for Venus has said, give me a kiss when Helen is a maid again.
Oh, I am your debtor. Claim it when 'tis due.
Never is my day than a kiss of you.
lady, a word.
A very sensible lady.
Fie upon her. There's language in her eye, her cheek, her lip, nay, her foot speaks. Her wanton spirits look out of every joint and motive of her body. Trojan's trumpet.
Hail, all the state of Greece! What shall be done to him that victory commands, or to you purpose a victor shall be known?
Which way would Hector have it?
Oh, he cares not, he'll obey conditions.
It's done like Hector, but securely done, a little proudly, and a great deal misprizing the knight opposed. What Trojan is that same that looks so heavy?
The youngest son of Priam, the true knight, they call him Troilus. And on him erect a second hope as fairly built as Hector. Thus says Aeneas, who knows the youth even to his inches, and with private soul that in great Ilium thus translates into the actor.
They are in action!
Why, then will I no more. Thou art, great lord, my father's sister's son. The obligation of our blood forbids a gory emulation twixt us twain. Let me embrace thee, Ajax! Oh! But in the thunders thou hast lusty arms! Cousin, all honor to thee.
I beg thee, cousin! Oh. I would desire my famous cousin to our Grecian tents.
Now, Hector, I have fed my eyes on thee. I have an exact view of thee, Hector, and quoted joint by joint.
This Achilles.
I am Achilles.
Stand fair, I pray thee, let me look on thee.
I will hold thy fill.
Nay, I've done already.
But thou art too brief. I will a second time, as I would by thee, view thee limb by limb. Answer me, heavens. In which part of this man's body shall I destroy him? Whether there, or there, or there? Answer me, heavens!
It would discredit the blessed gods, proud man, to answer such a question.
Stand again. Think'st thou to catch my life so pleasantly as to prenominate in nice conjecture where thou wilt hit me dead?
Tell me yet.
Wert thou an oracle to tell me so, I'd not believe thee. Henceforth, guard thee well, for I'll not kill thee there, nor there, nor there, but by the forge that styvied Mars his helm, I'll kill thee everywhere, yea, o'er and o'er. You wisest Grecians, pardon me this brag, his insolence draws folly from my lips. But I'll endeavor deeds to match these words, or may I never— Do not cheat thee, cousin, and you, Achilles. Let these threats alone till accident or purpose bring you to it. You may have every day enough of Hector if you have stomach. The general state, I fear, can scarce entreat you to be odd with him. I pray you, let us see you in the field. We have had pelting wars since you refused the Grecians' cause.
Dost thou entreat me, Hector? Tomorrow do I meet thee, fell as death. My old friend.
Thy hand upon that branch.
First, all you peers of Greece, go to my tent. At Hector's leisure, and your bounty shall concur together, severally entreat him. Beat loud the taborins, let the trumpets blow, that this great soldier may his welcome know.
My lord Ulysses, I beseech thee, in what place of field doth Calchas keep?
At Nestor's tent, most princely Troilus, their diamond doth feast with him tonight, and looks upon the heaven nor the earth, but gives all gaze and bent of amorous view on the fair Cressida.
If I may be, sweet sir, bound to you so much, upon leaving Agamemnon's tent to bring me thither.
You shall command me, sir. As gentle, tell me, of what honor was this Cressida in Troy? Had she no lover there that wails her absence?
Aye, sir, as boasting show their scars a mock is due. Will you walk on, my lord? She was beloved, she loved and doth, but sweet love is food for fortunes too.
I'll keep his blood with Greekish wine tonight, with which my scimitar I'll cool tomorrow. Passionless, let us feast him to the height.
Here comes Thersites.
How now, thou core of envy? Thou crusty botch of nature? What's the news?
What? Thou picture of what thou seemest an idol of Indian worshippers. Here's a letter for thee.
From whence fragment?
Why, thou foolish fool? From Troy.
Who holds the tent?
The surgeon's box or the patient's wound.
Well said, adversity. What means these tricks?
Prithee, be silent, boy. I profit not by thy talk. Thou art said to be Achilles' male varlet.
Male varlet. What's that?
My chief passionless. I am thwarted quite from my great purpose in tomorrow's battle. Here is a letter from Queen Hecuba, a token of her daughter, my fair love, both taxing me and engaging me to keep an oath that I have sworn I will not break it. Fall Greeks, fail, fame, honor, or go or stay, my major vow lies here. This I'll obey. We go wrong! We go wrong!
No, yonder! 'Tis where we see the light! I trouble you!
No, not the
Here comes himself to guide you.
Welcome, brave Hector. Welcome, Princess all. So now, brave Prince of Troy, I bid good night. Ajax commands the guard to tend on you.
Thanks, and good night to the Greeks general.
Old Nestor tarries, and you too, Diomed. Keep Hector company an hour or two. I cannot, Lord. I have important business. The time thereof is now. Good night, brave Hector.
Give me your hand. Follow his torch. They go to Cressida's tent. I'll keep you company.
Sweet sir, you honor me.
Come, enter my tent.
That same Diomed's a false-hearted rogue, a most unjust knave. I will no more trust him when he leers and a serpent when he hisses. The sun borrows of the moon when Diomed keeps his word. I'd rather leave to see Hector than not dog him. They say he keeps a Trojan drab and uses the traitor Calchas his tent. I'll after nothing but lechery. All incontinent varlets.
Let us stand where the torch may not discover us. Cressida can sport to him.
Oh, now my charge.
Oh, now, my sweet guardian Harpo, a word with you. So familiar.
She will sing any man at first sight.
And any man may sing her if he can take her clef. She's noted.
What will you remember?
Oh, remember, yes. What would you have me do?
What did you swear you would bestow on me?
I prithee do not hold me to my own. Bid me do anything but that, sweet Greek.
Good night.
Hold, patience.
How now, Trojan?
Diamond.
No, good night. I'll be your fool no more.
Hark, a word in your ear.
Oh, plague and madness.
You are moved, prince. Let us depart. I pray you.
She strokes his cheek.
But will you then?
Faith, I will. La, never trust me else.
Bring me some token for the surety of it.
I'll go fetch you one.
You've sworn patience. Do not fear me, my lord. I will not be myself nor have cognition of what I feel. I shall be all patience.
Now the pledge. Now.
Here, Diamond. Take you this ring.
Oh, beauty, where is thy faith?
My lord.
You look upon that ring. Behold it well. She loved me. Oh, false wench, give it me again.
Whose was it?
Oh, it is no matter now, I had it again. I will not meet with you tomorrow night. I prithee, Diamond, visit me no more.
Now she sharpens. Well said, Whetstone.
I will have it.
What, this?
Nay, do not snatch it from me.
He that takes that must take my heart with
Oh,
all.
I've had your heart before. This follows it.
I did swear
You
patience.
shall not have it, Diamond. You shall not. I'll give thee something else.
I will have this. Whose was it?
It is no matter.
Tomorrow will I wear it on my finger
Oh.
and grieve his spirit that dares not challenge it.
Wert thou the devil, and were it on thy horn, it would be challenged.
Well, all is done. 'Tis past. And yet 'tis not. I will not keep my word.
Well, then farewell. Thou never shalt mock a diamond again.
Good night. No, I prithee, come. Diamond. Tomorrow. Troilus, farewell. One eye yet looks on thee. Oh, but with my heart the other eye doth see.
All's done, my lord.
It is, why say you then? To make a recoordination of my soul of every word that here was spoke. Was Cressida here? She was not, sure.
Well, sure she was.
No. This was Diomed's Cressida. If beauty have a soul, this be not she. If souls guide vows, if vows be sanctimonies, this be not she. This is and is not Cressida. False, Cressida. False. Let all in glory stand by thy stained name, and they'll seem glorious!
Contain yourself! Your passion draws ears hither. Hector by this is arming him in Troy. I'll bring you to the gates.
Such distracted thanks.
Would I could meet that road, Diamond. Lechery. Still, wars and lechery. Nothing else holds fashion. A burning devil, take them! Hector, Andromache, husband!
When was my lord so much ungently tempered to stop his ears against admonishment?
Unarmed, and do not fight today.
You train me to offend you, get you in.
By all the everlasting gods, I'll go.
My dreams will sure prove ominous to the day.
No more, I say.
Where's my brother Hector? Here, sister, armed and bloody in intent. Consort with me in loud and dear petition. Pursue me him on knees. For I have dreamt of bloody turbulence in this whole night, and nothing been but shapes and forms of slaughter.
Oh, 'tis true! Begone, I say, the gods have heard me swear. The gods are deaf to hot and peevish vows. They are polluted offerings more abhorred than spotted livers in the sacrifice. How now, young man? Meanest thou to fight today?
Cassandra called my father to persuade.
Troilus, I would not have you fight today.
Who would withhold me? Not fate, nor obedience, nor the hand of Mars, nor you. My brother, with your true sword drawn, opposed to hinder me, should stop my way, but by my ruin.
Hector! Go back! Your wife hath dreamt, your mother hath had visions, Cassandra doth foresee. And like a prophet, enwrapped to tell me that this day is ominous. Therefore go back.
Aeneas is afield, and I do stand engaged to many Greeks, even in the faith of valor, to appear this morning to them.
Aye, but thou shalt not go.
I must not break my faith.
Oh, Priam, yield not to him! Do not, dear father!
Andromache, upon the love you bear me, get you in.
Is this peevish, foolish, dreaming, superstitious girl makes all these movements?
Farewell, dear Hector. Look how thou diest. Look how thine eye turns pale. Look how thy wounds do bleed at many vents. Hark! How Troy roars! How Hecuba cries out! How poor Andromache shrills her dolor forth! Behold! Distraction, frenzy, and amazement like witless antics one another meet, and all cry, Hector! Hector's dead! Oh, Hector! Away! Away! Farewell. Get soft. Hector, I take my leave. Thou dost thyself and all our Troy deceive.
They're at it. Hark, Diomed, believe. I come today to lose my arm or win my grave.
Do you hear, my lord? Do you hear?
What now?
Here's a letter from yon poor girl. What says she there?
Words. Words, mere words. No matter from the heart. Go, wind, to wind. They turn and change together.
Now they're clapper-clawing one another. Uncle Lagon! That dissembling abominable varlet Diomed has got that same scurvy young doe and foolish knave of Troy's ring here on his finger. I fancy them meet on the other side of the policy of those crafty, swearing rascals, that stale old mouse-eating dry cheese Nestor, and that same dog-lost Ulysses is rude, not worth a blackberry. They set me up in policy, that mongrel her Ajax, against that dog of as bad as pride Achilles. And now is the cur Ajax prouder than the cur Achilles, and I'll not arm today. Soft, here comes ring and thunder. Now the ring! What art thou, Greek? Art thou for Hector's match? Art thou of blood and honor? No, I am a rascal, a scurvy, railing knave, a very filthy rogue!
drunken adage roaring for Troilus, who hath done today mad and fantastic execution, engaging and redeeming of himself with such a careless force and forceless terror, as if that luck, very spite of cunning, bade him win all.
Where is this Hector? Know what it is to meet Achilles angry. Hector! Where is Hector? I will none but Hector!
Troilus, thou coward, Troilus, show thy head!
Troilus, I say, where's Troilus?
Diomed! Turn thy false face, you traitor. Come, both you cogging Greeks. Have at you both.
Come, hear about me, you my myrmidons. Mark what I say. Attend me where I go. Strike not with stroke, but keep yourselves in breath. And when I have the bloody Hector found, impale him with your weapon round about. Follow me, sir, and my proceedings I. It is decreed Hector the Great must die.
Now is my day's work done. I'll take my breath. Rest, sword. Thou hast had thy fill of blood and death.
Look, Hector, how the sun begins to set. How ugly night comes breathing at his heels. Even with the veil and darkening of the sun to close the day up, Hector's life is done.
I am unharmed. Forgo this vantage.
Strike, fellows. Strike. This is the man I seek.
Ha! Ha!
Ha!
Ha!
So, Ilium fall down next. Come, Troy, sink down. Here lies thy heart, thy sinews, and thy bone. On, Myrmidons, and cry you all amain, Achilles hath the mighty Hector slain. Retire of a Grecian part.
The Trojan trumpet who sound the like.
Come, tie his body to a horse's tail. Along the field, I build the Trojan trail. Patiently along! Let one be sent to pray Achilles meet us at our tent. In great Hector's death, the gods have us befriended. Great Troy is ours, and our short wars are ended!
Hector is slain, and the murderer's horse trail dragged through the shameful field. Laugh on, you heavens, and act your rage with speed. Sit, gods amongst your thrones, and smite at Troy.
My lord, you do discomfort all the host.
You understand me not that tell me so. I do not speak of flight, of fear, of death, but dare all eminence of gods and men address their dangers in.
Hector is gone. Who will tell Priam so? Or Hecuba? 'Tis a word will Priam turn to stone, make wells and niodes of the maids, and wives cold statues of the youth, and in a word, scare Troy out of itself. But march away. Hector is gone. There is no more to say. Stay yet, you vile, abominable tents thus proudly pitched on our Phrygian plains. Let Titan rise as early as he dare. I'll haunt thee like a wicked conscience still. Strike a free march to Troy. With comfort, go. Hope of revenge shall hide our inward woe.
goodly medicine for my aching bones. Oh, world. Thus is the poor agent despised. Oh, traitors and bots, how earnestly are you set at work and how ill requited. Why should the endeavor be so loved and the performance of it so loathed? What verse for? What instance for? As many as be here of Pandar's hall, your eyes, half out, weep out at Pandar's fall. Or, if you cannot weep, yet give some groans, though not for me, yet for your aching bones. Thank you all so much for coming tonight. If you did not get a chance already, we are still taking Pay What You Will donations. Part of those proceeds are going to go to New Directions, our charity of choice, and then also going to go to touring our shows and putting up our shows. So thank you all again and have a great night.